What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Double Dragon Gaming. Today we're going to do another episode of Retro Roundtable, this year 1993. So we're going to be doing another collaboration with Pretty Guardian Gaming. After our first episode of Retro Roundtable, it turned out so good for us that we decided to do another one. If you haven't checked out Pretty Guardian's channel, please do so. I'll put the link for her channel in the description below. So for this episode, I'm going to be doing Megaman X for Super Nintendo. Pretty Guardian will be doing Secret of Mana, and my brother chose Starfox for Super Nintendo as well. So I'll be going first in the video, then Pretty Guardian, and then my brother at the end. So without further ado, we're not going to waste any time. Let's jump right into it. I'll be playing Megaman X for Super Nintendo. Let's do it. Alright, here we go, playing some Megaman X for Super Nintendo. This was one of the only Megaman X games I think I owned for SNES back then. There were so many other Mega Man X games for SNES, but and I was always a big Mega Man fan, and maybe I rented a couple of the others, but this, I remember owning this one and being really impressed with the graphics, the music, the way the game played compared to the old NES Mega Man games. Those were good games, but this looked a little bit better and played a little bit better, and it looked better. And this was a lot of fun for me back in the day. I think I beat this game too. So I decided to play just past there's an initial tutorial that you'll go through when you first play these games. So I went ahead and got past that. So I'm going to load that state. And so now we're at the, right when you start the game, this is what you'll see. There's different enemies to choose from, different stage selection screen here. So I'm going to go ahead with this guy here, Boomerang Kawanger. And we'll just see how I do. This game is pretty challenging. They're all hard. All the Mega Man games are hard, but we'll see how I do. Alright, so now these guys are pretty tough, just because look at how far his reach is with that weapon. I'm also using a Bluetooth SNES controller just to make it feel a little more authentic. So, like I told you guys in my previous video, I just got a Nintendo Switch, and for the Switch I got Mega Man 11, which is great. That game is so good. It's probably my favorite Mega Man game now, out of all of them. And I also got Mega Man, the Legacy Collection, like some of the first Mega Man games ever made. So I should be warmed up enough to play this, because I've been playing Mega Man games like crazy lately, but I haven't played this one. I didn't get the Mega Man X collection. They didn't have that at GameStop. Oh, that's one that I wanted, but they didn't have it, so. The problem with this game is that the damage that the enemies do is pretty significant. When you get hit, it takes a lot of health away. Guys, there we go. It's really a trial and error game. Most of these Mega Man games, all of them really, is a trial and error experience. You have to play these levels over and over again to learn what to do, what not to do. I really feel like I'm supposed to have a forward thrust, but I think that was probably in Mega Man X2 or X3 when they introduced that, dash forward move. Certainly would be helpful to have it here. Get up there. So with these Mega Man games, there's always a certain sequence of bosses you're supposed to fight, like in a certain order, because I mean, this is for people that have never played Mega Man. If you've never played a Mega Man game, there's certain bosses that you're supposed to fight in a certain order, because then you get their special weapon, and that can be used against another boss to beat them more easily. And I actually did a Mega Man video on the channel, Mega Man X3, a while back. I never got around to continuing that, but How am I supposed to get up there now? Thank you. I'm at the boss, and I didn't die once, did I? Wow. All right. I always struggle with the bosses. I'm likely going to get my ass beat 3 times here. This guy's phasing all over the place. I don't stand a chance. I already don't stand a chance. Last attempt. If I could like boost jump over him, it'd be easy, but no, stop! Oh my god. No, no freaking way. Oh, that's the best I could do. That's the best I could do. Anyway, this was this was challenging. This is a great game, really is. And especially if you have a Nintendo Switch, go ahead and get the Megaman X collection, and you can play this game. Really one of the better Mega Man X games, I think, and it means a lot to me because it was the first Mega Man X game I ever played. So that was the best I could do on this play. Sorry guys, couldn't do better than that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to throw it over to Pretty Guardian now, and you guys can watch her video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.
Hello, this is Pretty Guardian, and I'm super excited to be doing another retro roundtable with Double Dragon Gaming. And so for this video, we're going back to the year 1993 and talking about some of our favorite games from that year. For me, personally, I picked an RPG, which is, you know, like my favorite genre. And this one just has really colorful graphics, really fun music, and it was kind of one of the first games that really took me on a magical adventure. So I'm super excited to be sharing Secret of Mana with you today. It was made by Squaresoft. I don't think they were Square Enix back then, but let's go ahead and just jump on in. Okay, so right now we are in the second town in the game, and we have our little main character here. His name is Randy, and he pulled out this sword, like Sword in the Stone style, and it's like the Sword of Mana, which is this magical sword, there it is, that we're going to use to fight off bad guys. But the sword is not fully powered, so we have to go to these different temples. Oh geez. Okay, that flower startled me. Didn't see that coming. So we have to go to different temples around this magical world and unlock the full power of the swords that we can save magic in the world and stuff. So down below is a little bar with, oh, there was one behind the rock. Okay. That little bar, when it's at 100%, my attacks do more damage. We can run around, hit this dude. The combat system is kind of like action RPG style. Kind of reminds me of like old school. Those flowers look like bad flowers. Oh, I was right. Okay. I was going to say kind of reminds me of like Legend of Zelda. So in the towns, you can get equipment. Ooh, treasure. Give that a little shake. You got a medical herb. So in the towns, you can buy equipment. You can rest at the inn, which puts you back at full health and also gives you the opportunity to save your game. So with that little bit of treasure that we got there, one of the features that was kind of cool about this game at its time was the menu system. And so it opens up a little menu here. We can pick between different weapons and then also different items. The candy is going to heal us up a little bit. Let's see if I can just use that on him right there. Cool. Oh, get out of the way, Bee. Oh, Buzz Bee gets whacked. Good. That's what Buzz Bee gets. So there are other characters in the game. Eventually, we'll unlock Prim, and she is this really cute girl with a big ponytail. I used to love her when I was a kid. Like, I wished I could be her. And then we also get this sprite. And the sprite uses attack magic. I think Prim has healing magic. They both have different weapons that they use. And they just run around with AI and fight with us. So this game I still think is super charming and fun to play. But there's a lot of mechanics and stuff to it that are definitely showing their age. So, like, recently, Square Enix came out with a remake of Secret of Mana. And a lot of people were, like, upset because they felt like, I mean, first off, the graphics in the remake sucked. They weren't nearly as charming as the graphics in this game. But also that, like, the mechanics of it just weren't very good. And so I'm, like, playing through the original again, and I'm kind of like, well, okay, but to be fair, the original wasn't like the flawless masterpiece I think a lot of us remember it as. Although it is an excellent game, and I definitely recommend you play it, whether you play the remake or the original, or if you just need to get an emulator and play it that way, like I say go for it. You get experience from killing these little monsters, which helps you level up, and then obviously you get more health, you get stronger. Kind of the name of the game, pretty typical RPG stuff. They expected you to do a little more in older RPGs. Like, grind a little harder, fight a little harder, that sort of thing. Whereas modern ones tend to hand you the experience a little more readily. Oh, so you know what? You can see that I just leveled up. So I'm not even going to bother with going back to town. I'm just going to continue on our little journey because leveling up put me back at full health. One cool thing about this game that I remembered as a kid was just like all the little details. Like the grass is moving, the water's moving, that sort of fun stuff. The music is obviously cheerful and upbeat. It was one of those games that was really more than the sum of its parts. So Gaia's Navel is up north, Kippo Village is to the left. It's Kippo Village. Oh, okay. And see how the music shifted? So now like we've got the fun upbeat town music. I love it. See, this dude loves it too. He's breaking it down for us. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. This is Secret of Mana, and I think you got kind of a good little sneak peek into the game. We got to run around in one of the areas, fight a few monsters. The boss battles get even more amazing, and once you get the characters in your party, like Prim and the Sprite, the adventure just kind of ramps up even more. I definitely recommend it. You should check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, back to Double Dragon Gaming.
What's up guys, Dan here from Double Dragon Gaming, and today for Retro Roundtable we're going to be taking a look at some games from 1993. The game that I chose is a game that I have a lot of nostalgia for, and that game is Starfox for the Super Nintendo. This game was developed by Nintendo, Rare, Namco, a bunch of companies actually came together to make this game. It's unlike anything I've ever played. When I first picked up this game, I was completely blown away. I've never really, at that point in my life, never played any kind of 3D style games. I didn't even know what a polygon was up until that point, and yeah, it's a very cool looking game, very fun, fast-paced, challenging, as you know most Nintendo / Super Nintendo games are.
very cool game. I haven't played it in a very long time. So we'll see how we do. Again, I'm just showing off the game, not expecting to go very far. I just want to, show you guys a little bit of my history, my past. My brother and I spent hours and hours and hours playing this game, and a lot of frustration because you get 3 lives, no continues. That's it. And there are extra lives, strung out through the levels, but they're not easy to hang on to. Sometimes you get lucky, and if you die, you'll start back at a checkpoint, and then you'll be able to get that extra life over and over and over again. So as long as you don't miss the extra life, you can essentially play forever until you beat the level. But as you get further into the game, those extra lives are few and far between, and yeah, it ramps up in difficulty towards the end of the game. So yeah, let's take a look at Starfox for the Super Nintendo. Let's do it. Okay, so here's Starfox for Super Nintendo. Right out of the gate, you can see this game doesn't look, exactly like most Super Nintendo games. Yeah, most Super Nintendo games didn't utilize polygons the way that you're seeing here. Like, you can actually tell that that's a 3-dimensional image, and it's all because of how they make use of the polygons. See, like that enemy coming right at the screen right there. It's for the time, this was pretty revolutionary, and I knew it was, it blew me and my brother away, that's for sure. It was pretty impressive. So yeah, let's just jump right in here so I can show you the game. Pretty much, let me see here, we'll just stick with the regular controls. We don't need training. Alright, so this game's got good replay value as well, because if you look right here, there are 3 levels to choose from. You can choose level 1, level 2 on the left here, and level 3 on the right. Obviously, each level is harder. Looks like there's 16 levels, I think I'm counting. Yeah, there's 5 here, 5 here, and 6 on level 3. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just going to jump into level 3 here. First level is going to be Corneria. And yeah, if you guys have played this game before, you're going to know that this might be one of, if not my favorite tune from Super Nintendo. The song for this level is a banger. So yeah, let's jump right in here. Show you guys what it's about. This game is pretty much an on-rails third-person, first-person shooter. It's also a flight simulator as well, but not like a traditional flight simulator, because again, this is on rails, which means I have only control over left and right, up and down, and I can brake and boost, but I can't deviate from the path. See how I'm flying straight? I can slow down, which I think it's this button. Yep. See, I can slow down, and whoa, and you can speed up, which I think it's this button. Yep. Okay, not bad. That is Falco, who needs my help. I think I need to brake here. Brake. Oh, all right, good. Oh, I missed it though. Oh, and pro tip, which it's not really a pro tip, but if you want to get far in this game, do a barrel roll. I'm sure that meme is super old. It was a meme before memes even existed. If you ever heard the term "do a barrel roll," this is what it's from. So what I just ran into there was was life. Hold on here. I think there's like a secret or something. I missed it, and I'm gonna die. That would be Slippy, I believe, who needs my help. Got your back. Okay, so far so good. I'm not playing too bad. I should mention that there's only 3 lives, no continues. So the way to progress in this game, you want to get extra lives, as many as you can, because that's what you're gonna need. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, a long time actually, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, I need to brake. I'm gonna miss the checkpoint. Yep, I missed the checkpoint. Well, I guess I can't die now. This game, I should, you know, it should go without saying, this is a very difficult game. It's hard to know exactly where you're shooting, but it works well enough. In fact, it works pretty damn good. Gotta brake. Ooh. Let me try to barrel roll. See? I should have gotten hit there, but instead, I deflected it. Come on, die. Oh, that... I don't know what happened there. Need that. Oh, I missed both health. So yeah, like I was saying, there's only 3 lives. No continues, so yeah, you gotta be on point, which means this game is a lot of trial and error. I remember when I was playing as a kid, I didn't make it very far. Like you have to play levels over and over again to learn, you know, where the enemies spawn, where the extra lives are, where the checkpoint is. There's so much that you gotta learn, and yeah. It's a very difficult game, but fun. I'm gonna try to go for this. Oh, I shouldn't have gone through that. But at least I got 5 bombs. Alright, this time let's get the checkpoint, shall we? Careful. Got the checkpoint. Okay. I don't even know if I can kill those guys. Okay, this time let's do a little bit of dodging. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna die this time. I want to at least get to level 2 to show you guys the first person sections. Because yeah, this game has 2 sections. The third person perspective you're seeing me play right now. And then there's a first person perspective, which is the next level. So let me shoot a bomb. Try not to get hit. Yeah, I'm not the best Starfox player, but I'm okay. Whoa. I can't see. A little bit of lag. No. Just die already. Oh no, I can't get it. Just die already. Thank you. Alright, we made it. Level 1 complete. And you're gonna see it's a first person perspective now, which I'll admit I'm not as good at. I prefer the third person perspective.
Good luck.
And maybe you'll feel differently. I mean, it's cool. But it's just, I don't know, I find it a little harder to dodge things. But you can still do barrel rolls, which are vital for survival. Hold on, I got you. Maybe I don't. This one could be trouble, huh? I'm coming for you, Falco, I got you. Oh! I'm getting destroyed here. As you can see, I'm shooting the red asteroids. You can't shoot the silver ones. And now Slippy needs my help. Hold on, Slippy, I'm coming. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta be very careful. Oh, jeez. Oh, I needed that. I got it, good. See, now I got 2 lasers. I don't want to lose it, so I don't want to die. I'm just gonna shoot one of these fuckers. There we go. That'll help. And if you shoot this... Oh wait, that's not it? Yeah, you shoot this thing? I forget, there's an extra life somewhere. If I remember correctly, there should be an extra life. There it is. You shoot this. And there it is. There's the extra life. Oh, and of course I'm getting shot at. Gotta kill you. Oh. Give me that. Okay, not bad. Oh man, I hate this part. So many asteroids. Oh, he hit me. Barrel roll, barrel roll. Okay. Made it to the boss. Let's see if we can beat him. Either way, this is pretty much where the video is going to end. Just wanted to show it off. As you can see, this boss, he shoots a tractor beam. Oh, and when he spins like that, you can reflect your attacks back at you. So you don't want that. Oof. Oh. Okay, here comes tractor beam. Shoot you again. There we go. Almost got him. Nope. Okay, just 2 more. Dodge. Come on, die, die, die. Almost got him. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. And finished. Gotcha. Alright, not bad. So yeah, that's pretty much Starfox in a nutshell. It's pretty straightforward. It's just an on-rails, third-person, first-person shooter game. And a lot of fun, classic, graphics are great. A little bit of lag, which can be problematic in certain spots. But very, very fun game. As you can see, there's replay value. You can play. I mean, I jumped on to level 3 because I'm a professional. But yeah, there's 3 levels. So you really want to start with the first level, and then move your way to the second level, and then finish on the third one. And yeah, it's just a fun game. Really takes me back. I got a lot of nostalgia for this game. Yeah, not much else to say about this game. It's a lot of fun. You guys should really check it out. Thanks again to Pretty Guardian for contributing to our channel. This was a lot of fun, yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more videos for you. Thanks guys, take care. Thanks for watching.